Hello, I am finally finished my one fursuit commission of 2023. It unfortunately took me all year to make this because I had to move twice, and I didn't really have a sewing area set up until the last few months, where now I'm in my own apartment and I have all the space I need to do art and stuff, so I was able to finish this fursuit up. And I'm really excited to show you some of the features I put in it that I have never tried before. The paws. The interesting thing about these ones is I sculpted all of the claws out of Sculpey and baked them in the oven and sealed them with 3 coats of waterproof glue. So they should hold up really nicely. They also have like a really nice like clicking sound if you click them. If you click them together, or if you click them against some kind of surface. They were supposed to be resin. Same with the teeth were also supposed to be resin, but I had a very hard time making a mold for resin, and I had no space to take on a whole lot more resin mold making stuff, so it had to be Sculpey, but I think it turned out better because I was able to also sculpt the teeth as realistically as possible to be like dog teeth. So each tooth there is modeled after real dog teeth, and if they're sculpted in resin, I don't think I would have gotten as much individuality and I don't know, just like uniqueness with the teeth. Also, the nose is pickable. That's something I've also tried for the first time. Yeah, there you go. The character has a septum piercing, which I ran out of Sculpey, or I would have made it, but I did make these piercings because the character Birch also has these gauges. And these gauges are not made out of Sculpey, they're made out of felt and poster board. And you can take them out, and this is probably the hardest thing I have ever had to sew, is this hole right here. There's also an elastic, so you know, like it shrinks when there's no jewelry in there, but when you put the jewelry in, it's a very nice, like, snug fit. And so the person who this suit will belong to now, they can make additional jewelry to put in it, or yeah, like, just kind of experiment with those holes. Another feature of this suit is the 3D Follow Me eyes. This is also a new technique that I tried, and I made them out of foam and mesh that I fully coated also in a waterproof glue. But that, unfortunately, the glue like covered up some holes in the mesh. So it still looks fine from the outside, but from the inside it's slightly harder to see through, but it's very sturdy. Like, it's very, very strong, and the foam is waterproofed. So when they go to clean it from the inside, it will not be damaged at all. This suit also does have airbrushing on it. All of the spots are airbrushed, and there's airbrushed spots on the paws. And this is the second time I've airbrushed a fursuit. The first time I did it, I didn't use the right kind of paint. I used like just ink, like colored ink, and I didn't realize that there was a very specific kind of paint for airbrushes, which is very silly, but I thought it was a bit more universal than that. I also made a tail. This is a bit of a bonus for the commissioner because they only commissioned me for a head and the paws, and I decided to make a tail as well just because I have the same, like, these airbrush colors and the fur colors, so it can all just be like consistent with the character, and if they get the tail made by someone else, it might not be the exact same like spot colors and stuff. And the tail also has these loops to go on your belt. It's like a normal fursuit tail. And the paws are fully lined, of course. The first time I made paws for a commission, I didn't line them because I didn't know that was something you were supposed to do. And I'm sorry to the person who commissioned me, but the commission was only like $80 or something, so they still got a nice pair of paws. They just weren't lined. But now, all my paws are lined, even though it's pretty challenging to do, and I have messed up like a few things. Like, it's not perfect, but you don't see it, you know? Like, it's comfortable, and it's very, very durable. That is the main thing I focus on making my fursuits, is I just want them to like last as long as possible. I also made a Velcro tongue. Like, all my fursuits got Velcro tongues. I like how you can play with them, you can put them out further, you can put them in more, you can just take them out totally to see all of the teeth. Yeah, that's Birch.